Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, confidence continues to grow as far as periods of heavy rain coming up for tomorrow. The potential for at least some flash flooding of some small streams and localized street flooding. I think the only wild card with the forecast right now, the thunderstorm potential and whether or not any thunderstorms could be strong to borderline severe. We'll keep thunder in the forecast, but the severity of some of these thunderstorms is still in question. But just keep in mind that, potentially some of the thunderstorms could be locally strong. But again, you can clearly see the rain off to our west as headed our way for the overnight hours and especially on Wednesday. So we'll have an impact on both the morning and the evening commute. So we're dry for now. Flash flood watch continues. If anything, it's been expanded now for the entire area with the exception of Cape Cod and the islands. So heavy rain. That's not to say it's not going to rain on the Cape, just won't be as heavy. But heavy rain likely on Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on some of the smaller streams and certainly streets that normally don't do too well. And as far as drainage with heavy rain, there may be some localized street flooding. I'm not overly concerned about the bigger rivers, but certainly small streams will watch very closely. Coastal flood advisory. Fortunately, this is not significant or major, but at the time of high tide, which is around 10:30 tomorrow morning, combination of an astronomically high tide and a kind of a gusty onshore flow of air, southeast wind, there may be either some minor coastal flooding or some minor splash over and nothing more than that. So good news there in that nothing really severe is anticipated on the coastline. But certainly a stormy day tomorrow, periods of rain, some thunderstorms. And again, some thunderstorms may be locally strong. So if we do get a strong or severe thunderstorm, the concern that is then whether or not that thunderstorm can produce a brief gust of some strong damaging wind. But localized street flooding and that minor flooding along the coastline. Beaches today, the clouds taking over. Keep in mind, obviously it's not a great beach day tomorrow with the rain and the thunder, but there is a moderate risk of rip currents for tomorrow at the beaches. I know some of the surfers, regardless of rain and thunder, they still go out in the water. So there's a moderate risk of some rips tomorrow. Downtown Providence clouding up right now. Temps in most areas are in the mid 70s, including 75 Gloucester. 76 Providence. Most areas range right now from anywhere from about 74 to 76 degrees. The leading edge of our developing storm across the Great Lakes and the Ohio River Valley, you can see out through upstate New York, especially out towards the mid-Atlantic states and coastal New Jersey. Some of the steadier, and heavier rain, and that's headed our way very, very late tonight. If you have plans to be outdoors next several hours, no problems at all. Get in real close. Futurecast for this evening showing the clouds rolling in, a dry start, midnight at 70. Certainly by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, periods of rain and some thunderstorms, heavy at times, temps in the lower 70s, and same situation for tomorrow afternoon, especially during the early afternoon hours. Actually, temperatures should actually read upper 70s, not upper 80s. So upper 70s tomorrow. Kind of a cool day, obviously with the rain and the cloud cover, not as warm. Better improvement on Thursday. In fact, we'll get back to some beach weather on Thursday. Air temperature 75, water temp at 70. Friday, not bad. Early call on the weekend still looks good both Saturday and Sunday. Now, I know you see some raindrops there for Sunday. That would be, I'm thinking Sunday evening. So at this point, wouldn't cancel any outdoor activities for Sunday, though partly sunny, temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80. WPRI.com to get your 7-day futurecast. So again, no problems this evening. It's really not until early tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Some of this rain coming down hard. And sometimes the storm drains are overwhelmed and you get that brief street flooding. So that's what we anticipate coming up for tomorrow.
We need the rain, but not that hard.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Thank you, Tony.